Howdy, everybody. I want to talk to you about something that I feel some people tend to skip over when they talk about starting a business. The absolute struggle that is out there when it comes to starting a small business with $0 to put into marketing. We've all heard the saying of it takes money to make money. And to a degree, yes, that is true. However, you have to be able to afford, if you want to cast a wider net, you have to be able to afford the net. So you got, we're working, myself, and I'm sure there's others out there, that we're working with what we've got. Okay. Um, if you don't have the net, then you're kind of just out there trying to fish with your hands. And anybody who's been fishing knows that kind of struggle. Don't mind me, just checking out my views and interactions along with doing some video editing. All right. So you turn to social media, right? I mean, it's free, technically, and it is free, sort of. And there are things that you do have to pay for, like you pay for. Uh, there's a business aspect of like trying to boost your profile, things like that. Even Google has some kind of I don't recall if it's a monthly fee or what, but it's like they quoted me like 200 some odd dollars that I just don't have at the moment. But there's also the cost of your time. Like I'm doing this right now, and I'm even doing doing little clips here of like what I'm editing of the video that I'm doing. So, and maybe that's, I don't know if that's the way to do it, but that's just the way I'm doing it. And if that's a problem, I don't care. Um, but you're all of a sudden you're not just an IT guy or a mechanic or a woodworker or a tile worker or any of the other trades out there. You are also a content creator, an editor, a social media manager. You're all of this all in one thing. To stay relevant, you have to do this almost every day. And I know I've been failing on that. I'm doing this like three times, no, 2 times a week, trying to get to 3 times, but we'll see how that goes. Um, but it's trying to do the actual work that you set to do, such as myself, repair PCs, set up people's networks, such and so on, but then also running a little mini production studio in the hopes that it hits the right person, and even the tried and true method of word of mouth still carries any weight in a digital world. I think what I've learned early in this so far is it's never just one thing. At least from the few people that I've talked to that have started like a small business, and they're doing okay. I think, at least from my perspective, it's what it looks like. Um, but it's have 3 or 4 other things going on, or 3 or 4 other irons in the fire. What that looks like for me right now is it's building up the social media stuff and showing you not only my tech tips and whatnot, but also what's going into building this thing. I really want to show how the sausage is made, so to speak. And sorry if I offended any vegans, but it is what it is. Um, but it's it's juggling a bunch of different things. It's doing this. It's the editing part of everything. It's also my day job, my paid job, right? So I've got to do that, plus fix things, plus do all this. So and this isn't like some kind of bitch session. This is just to understand what's going into doing this for you. Um, for you, for me, for my family. Um, That's just the reality of it, right? It's a constant cycle of reinvesting like every cent, be it monetarily or emotionally, back into the main goal. If you want to work for yourself, you want to own your own thing, it's going to take some effort. I'll be honest with you, as I've said before, I don't got it like that. I don't have a massive startup fund. I'm just a retired Army mechanic who turned IT professional. I went to school for it, and now I'm just learning the business side of things as I go. And I'm doing this with nothing but the tools I've got and a willingness to get dirty and get this off the ground. If you find yourself like in the same spot where the grind this grind just feels like a huge weight on you, understand it's not just you. Loads of other people are trying to build something from scratch as well. The emotional side of this, where it's friends and family to lean on and help build you up. Keep those people with you that'll build you up and say you can do this. They believe in you. And if you've got, maybe a friend or, family member that will help you out somehow, some way, monetarily, that's great. Don't count on it, but that's great if it happens. But I hope people are finding this helpful. And if you've been there yourself, feel free in the comments to share. And hopefully it won't be nearly as long-winded as I'm being right now, but it is what it is. But I want to thank everybody so far for watching this journey up to this point. But now it's time to get back to work. If anybody in the El Paso area has got some kind of tech needs that you're needing some kind of help with, hit me up. Halo Tech Repairs. I'm Vinny, and I got work to do. I'll catch you later.